You started streaming. That's incredible. Your friends are in your chat, vibing up, chilling, feeling really great about yourself. Then a week, 2 weeks, a month goes by, and you're not growing. You're not getting any new viewers. You're feeling really down on yourself. What's going on? What am I doing wrong? Not long ago, this was me. I started streaming in January of 2021. I've been recording my Warzone gameplay for quite some time, but never really did anything with it. Streaming and content creating was a dream of mine for a very long time, but I was really scared to start. I was intimidated, didn't know if I was good enough, was scared of what people and my peers would say about me chasing my dreams. But finally, the desire came so strong, I just couldn't fight anymore. I had to do it. I had to see where it would go. And over the course of the last few months, I have learned so much about myself, about streaming, about content creation, and I wish I would have known these things when I started. So today, I'm going to give you 5 things that I wish I knew before I started content creation. Let's get into it. Number 1. This one's going to be a little confusing. Streaming comes last. I get it. Streaming is the funnest part of all of this, where you actually get to do what's fun. Play games. But on your list of priorities when you start out, streaming should be at the very bottom. It's one of the least productive things you can do for your growth as a creator starting out. Your number 1 priority when you start as a streamer content creator, I'm not even going to say streamer anymore. I'm just going to say content creator. Your number 1 priority should be making content and getting that out to as many platforms as possible. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. The thing about Twitch is that Twitch is in no way designed to help you grow as a creator. There's no algorithm. There's no way anybody will ever find you on Twitch unless you brought them there from another platform. I hear so many other creators talking about, yeah, man, I'm on that grind. I've streamed 40 hours a week. I got a 5 KD in Warzone. I'm on that grind, bro. No, you're not. Being good at a game is not enough anymore. 10 years ago, it was. But now, you know how many good players there are at Call of Duty, at Apex, at Fortnite? Nobody cares how good you are. If you're spending all of your time streaming and you're not spending time making content for YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, how do you expect anybody to ever find you? If you are really serious about being a full-time content creator, this is your dream, this is your passion, you have to accept the fact that the days of playing games all day are over. Every single viewer I've ever had come through my stream came from TikTok or they came from YouTube or wherever. I'd be willing to bet that less than 1% of the people that have come through my stream have actually found me through Twitch. In order to find me, you would have to click on Warzone and scroll all the way to the bottom of the thousands of people that are streaming Warzone at that time to be able to find me. So starting out, here's your challenge. 75% of your time should be spent making content, editing, TikTok, YouTube. That's what it should be spent doing. 25% stream. Number 2, fail, then adapt. This has been the hardest thing for me. When I started content creation, I had this image in my head of what I wanted to be. I watched a lot of Nick Mert, Swag, Tim the Tatman, still do, and I was set that I was going to be a Warzone, high kill, gunplay content creator until I realized something. That is very saturated and very time consuming. Every single Call of Duty content creator is doing that right now. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I still do it. I literally had a LC10 gameplay 2 days ago. But people can get that type of content from 1,000 other creators. And I'm still going to continue to make those videos because I enjoy making them. But I've kind of come to the realization that I kind of have to branch out and try different things. Every TikTok I have ever had do well has had one thing in common. It was something that made it desirable to interact with, whether it be something controversial or something that was really funny that made people want to share it with their friends. When you first start out in content creation, the odds of your first video going viral or doing really well are very slim, even if it is TikTok. You have to try a lot of different things and be willing to get out of your comfort zone to really find your niche and really figure out what you're good at. The TikToks I've had do well are not the ones I expected them to. Be prepared to fail, learn from it, and see where you can improve. Every single video you post, just try to make it better than the last. That has been my goal with every single time I've uploaded here on YouTube. Think outside the box, adapt to your strengths. Number 3, this is a business. Run it like one. So I'm gonna get a little personal on this one. About a year ago, I became very unhappy with my place of employment and what I was doing for a living. Very unfulfilled. I worked 12-hour shifts, about 50 hours a week, and it really started draining me more than it ever has before. Me and my wife had our first son about 2 years ago, And when I had him, I started seeing things in life very, very differently. Who am I as a person? What kind of a father and a man do I want to be? Do I want to watch my kid grow up, or do I want to experience my kid grow up? These are the questions I started asking myself. And then I came to a conclusion. I want to be self-employed. I want to be in charge of my own self, my own life. So I start brainstorming, see what I want to do with my life. And then a light bulb came on. Real estate. I go to school, take the test, yada, 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 get my license. All in the midst of this, I'm creating Call of Duty content. I'm telling you all this because one of the biggest things I've learned through real estate, that the most important thing you can do is grow your business. Without growing your business, you'll never be able to run your business. And it has been unreal to me how much carryover I have had from real estate to Call of Duty content. Look, it's okay to stream just for fun. It's okay to casually post to TikTok, to YouTube, whatever. I want more than anything on this earth to do this full time. YouTube, all of this, I love it. And if there's anything I've learned these past few months about content creation, there's nothing casual about this. If you want it, you run it like a business. You have to spend less time playing games and more time in your video editing software making magic. Here's some food for thought. I have worked at the steel mill for almost 6 years now, since I graduated high school. I have left that place bleeding from my nipples and between my legs from my shirt sweat rubbing up against me, chafing. Grease in places grease should not be. And I have never worked harder a day in my life in that mill as I have these past few months in content creation. So if you want to be a full-time creator because you think it's going to be easier than a 9 to 5, you should go ahead and start putting applications in, because a 9 to 5 is the easy way out. Number 4, beware the grind mentality. This is also something I still struggle with to this day. It's really easy to get lost in the grind. Here recently, I swapped my stream schedule around because I was getting really, really bad about staying up all night. I would stay up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning on 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and just be a zombie the entire day. I'm very, very bad about becoming obsessed with everything that I do. I will literally hurt myself working so hard for something. And that's not healthy. We have other responsibilities in life. We have bills to pay. We have mouths to feed. I have a wife, a child. It's not fair to them. Don't get lost in this whole thing. Don't sacrifice things you don't need to sacrifice for the sake of the grind. Because at the end of the day, even though we do this because we're passionate about it and we want to do it full time, it's still for fun. You should still be enjoying it. Don't get so lost in your grind that you forget what really matters in life. And last but not least, mental health. So this is kind of going to piggyback off of the grind mentality. And I almost didn't include this one because mental health is a term that's thrown around so much in today's time. We've become numb to it. It's like mental health, whatever. But this is very, very important in content creation. And people from the outside looking in that aren't involved in it, that don't make content, that don't put themselves out there on a regular basis, they don't understand this. There is no worse feeling than having a video get almost 1 million views, and then the next week you get 200 views. There's nothing worse than having 25 people in your chat one night and then having 1 the next night. And this is the harsh reality of content creation and streaming. You're going to have highs and you're going to have real, real lows. Growth in content creation is not linear. It is up and down. You're going to have months where you aren't making any money off of it. Videos aren't doing well. And the best advice I can give to you in that regard is don't even pay attention to the numbers. No, that's very, very hard because I'm the world's worst about it. I'm literally in the middle of my stream. I'm pulling up TikTok to see how many views I have. But seriously, I challenge you to do this. Make content that you're proud of, that you put a lot of hard work and effort into. And if you put it out there and you think that it's good, fuck the rest. Seriously. Because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Put something out there that you can take pride in. Concentrate on improving, making it better than the last video until every video is getting better and better. And eventually you're putting out freaking bangers. Do not let numbers dictate your self-worth as a human being. I promise you are incredible, whether or not you get 1 million views or you get 100 views. I cannot stress this enough. Take care of yourself. If you need a break, take a break. Do not sacrifice your own well-being for a number. Listen, I know today was a little different, but this video has been on my heart for a while now. There's a lot of people out there on this streaming grind that are really, really serious about it, and they need to hear this. I know I'm not a huge creator. Got, not even 100 subscribers here on YouTube, a few hundred on Twitch, 30,000 on TikTok. But I couldn't help but share a lot of the things I've learned these past few months. If you like today's video, please consider hitting that like button, no pressure. And if you really want to help me out, hit that subscribe button and help me get closer to my dream of becoming a full-time content creator. If you want to see me ball out in some Warzone, come head over to my Twitch. Come hang out. All my socials are also in the description below. Y'all take care. Much love.